Keylo, Michigan. We tapped in with DJ Snoop and he told us to spin again. Can't get off that hit again. I see watch no wrist. Live from the backyard. The backyard, live from the backyard, 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 hey the backyard, live from the backyard, the backyard, live from the backyard, the backyard.
Yeah, we live from Bama Backyard. I'm DJ Snoop, and it's MVP Monday, DJ Meet and Greet, and it's Hip Hop 50 years anniversary. And with me tonight, I have two special guests. I have Keylo the Siren from Mobile, Alabama, and I have Tev the Black Knight from Goshen, Mississippi. How y'all doing?
Pretty good. I'm glad that you having us tonight. So.
Oh yeah, I'm glad y'all came.
Yeah.
Like I always like to say, blessed and highly favored.
Oh yeah, that part. So let's start from the beginning. What got you all into music?
Well, honestly, I sung ever since I was a little girl. You know, normally the singers do start out in the choir. It is what it is. Back in the day, everybody used to be heavily in church, you know. So
even when you can't sing, you was in the
man,
choir.
that part for real, you doing something.
Shout out to grandma.
You know. So ever since then, I've been really singing, but I didn't start to really take it serious until last year.
The last year?
Yes, I released a music video called Mine on It. If you know anything about Luna, it's 5 on it. I did my, my own little spin to it or whatnot. I always loved the song, even though I was too young to know, but I knew, you know what I'm saying? I knew though. But I made a spin to it and it's super dope. And, catch it on YouTube also.
That was
really pretty much the same for him too.
She
But they was,
I said so. She basically said everything.
Yeah, really. I've been saying, let me not hard, like
No,
for
no,
real.
you good. Like I
It's
said,
really the same thing. We really been singing since we were younger. We come from a family of singers.
Okay then.
Yeah.
That was up. So y'all family musical.
Yes.
Any competition between both of y'all?
I don't say we ever look at it as competition, and it's just to be honest. Well, especially in my eyes.
I like to chip in on this one, but I won't ever look at her as competition, right? I will always push her to be better. Only person I'm in competition with is myself. I can't be in competition with that.
And if you wonder why he's speaking like that, this is actually my brother.
She has her own essence, and that's going for anybody though.
Exactly.
Too. That's going for anybody.
So when I look at it, when I look at it as when I meet somebody that's talented, I never look at them as I gotta just try to beat what they are, what they trying to do, because everybody represent, their own style, and like you said, essence, your own aura. You bring your own.
Yes.
That's the part of being authentic. So I kind of feel that way about me. And when I collaborate with something, I call it we making magic.
Yeah.
That's what I say.
Come on.
You're making
both
magic.
No work to it.
That was up.
Seriously.
So how y'all put out an album together? Like did that music together?
We got music together, and that's actually what we're doing tonight.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna let you say something.
But
He actually got an album
I actually
outside
have
of
an
this too.
album out, and I also have a music video out called "Stay in Love." That's more so on the R&B side. So if you want to hear me sing, so there you go.
super dope.
But I have an album called "The Turning Point," right?
Turning Point.
So I just felt like I was going through a turning point in my life. So it's very spiritual, very soul-felt, and it's for the heart. Because I feel like that's how music gonna last anyway.
Oh yeah.
Listen, man, I know this, my brother. I know I said this. But hear me out. Hear me out. I promise you. It's absolutely worth going to listen to The Turning Point, especially when we have come into an age of new knowledge about a lot of things. And you no longer look at the world as just for the physical. You feel like as what they call a spiritual warfare. You really out here warring, whether you want to accept that or not. But if you kind of curious and wonder how he, talking about it, he gets into talking about real life situations. And like literally real life in every aspect, in love, dancing, and
It's a diverse album.
It's about all of that life, hardship, all of those things, sadness, happiness. You're gonna experience all of it. It's really something to take a listen to.
It's on all platforms. I'm looking at the camera because I know I'm just not talking to him.
Right,
I'm talking to
the audience.
I'm talking to everybody, so believe in yourself. That's why I'm doing it.
So they go to my next question. Like, describe you all style that y'all rap, sing,
So-
like the style of it. For the folks who don't know.
I say it's more on the R&B soul side, and at the same time rap too.
Okay.
You know,
So-
because not saying we don't know a lot of the newer rappers and stuff that's out there, but to be honest, the kind of parents we had, and it just
grew
is
up
what
on
it
it,
is.
yeah.
We grew up on Pac, we grew up on Too Short,
That's what you
Big,
gonna
you know
hear.
what I'm saying, Pastor Troy and all
Yeah.
that, Project Pat. So, you know, we kind of really more on that. A lot of I have met people who told me, oh, she's stuck in the 90s, or she's still in, well, first of all,
that's a
music
great
is
time.
timeless.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's timeless, and if that's a part of me, because it was a part of my childhood, that's why when you hear those individuals when they speaking about music as if like it is just everything, it's life. That's because it is.
It is.
And that's why they get
Music is
into
spiritual.
knowing who was the first to do this, or who was the first to do that, and I'm still educating myself on that because I never really dug deep. But the fact of starting to pursue, it made me want to.
What I like to say, all greats walk the similar paths.
Right.
All greats walk similar paths. Study the greats.
That's a
You got
fact.
to. You got
You-
to know.
you gonna
You
hear
got to
that.
know where hip hop
Come on
come
now,
from.
come on. We just celebrated the 50 year,
50 year
year anniversary
Yes.
of hip hop.
Yes.
Man, listen, and when you hear what y'all hear tonight, you gonna be able to set us apart. And I ain't knocking nobody because everybody should feel set apart, especially if you coming authentic.
Yes.
But you gonna hear us really sharing ourselves.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And in relation to understand that we all, you know, trying to do the same thing, keep our head above water, try to follow the right thing, try to get knowledgeable about the right thing, and truly educating ourselves.
Yes, ma'am.
And how does it feel to be part of the 50-year anniversary of hip hop
Oh, it
and the
feels
next 50 years of hip hop?
I say it feel good because, like I say, I contributed to making music, so it's a wonderful feeling to be a part of it. I'm blessed.
You know, it's everything to me for my experience because what pushed me to do it was my kids. And I know a lot of people say, oh, they kids is this and that. It's beyond that, but still, it set it up. Well, first he did, because when he started working on the Turning Point and he had me to feature on some songs, I was like, hey, I sound pretty good. Like, you know, I can do this, you know? And then so, you know, that sparked it, but it really sparked it one day. And this is a story I always tell, if you don't mind.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
My son, you know, he went to, he stole my rent money one time. Let me tell you what he did.
You authentic. You
Listen,
authentic.
yeah, I'm gonna be real.
Yeah.
He stole the, and I know this is unlike my baby. Anybody that know my baby, you know, it's just it's unlike his characteristics. But this is a part of getting to make sure when you starting to live and starting to build for you that you pay attention to your kids too. So he took the money out where I had it from. And I was looking around the house, I'm like, oh my God. So I called my man, I'm like, hey, I can't find the money, did you move it? And he was like, no, I didn't. I said, it's missing, it's all gone, the whole thing. So, you know, we all go through hard times, you know, and it was one of those moments where it was just, we was going through the most. And then so, I was like, you know what? I'm checking out every one of them kids out of school. I'm going to get every one of them. And I did. I went and I checked every kid out of school. Now, I'm not saying that you ever favor your children over anybody, but if you got a group of kids, you know what this child is capable of, you know what that child capable of, you know, you can read your kids if you're paying attention to them. So I get to the last one, which is my son. And I said, let me see your book bag. He didn't, hey mom, it didn't change this demeanor or nothing. I opened the book bag and I just put my head back and I was like, King. And he was like, Mom, he said, it's all there, and it was. He said, I only wanted to, I just wanted the people to know we got money and we look cool. That broke my heart. It broke my heart, it broke my
That ain't what
spirit.
it's about, yeah.
A bit. It tugged it enough to wake me up because when I was younger, I dealt with that. Like I ain't ever really just care about being like nobody else or truly running with the crowd, but I was treated badly. And nobody would really know that, but I was treated real bad, and that made me think of my kids. I'm sorry, I don't mean to get winded, but it made me think of my kids. Go ahead.
No, you
No,
good.
that's different though.
That concluded.
Okay, you actually did it with a good purpose.
Yeah.
It wasn't no bad intention though.
Yeah.
Some folks steal your money, but he did for a great reason to show y'all like, hey, we know different from y'all. We
Yes.
got money, stop picking on me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got money too.
Yeah, I understand.
And I didn't like that. I just want them to know you don't. If you gotta have money or something that somebody want from you in order to be, cool with them, they ain't for you.
Yeah.
And that's what I teach my kids.
That was up. That
Yes,
was
sir.
up. So on top of that, this for both of y'all. What's the meaning behind y'all name?
See, I call this my sound trumpet.
Okay.
I call it my sound trumpet. And to me, I feel like when people hear me, it's a message behind me, and the message is clear. I'm very direct with what I'm saying and in my music, so you're gonna understand. I'm talking about what we're going through, everyday situations and emotions and feelings. All of that is a part of our music. It's a part of us. So it's like I'm sounding an alarm. I'm going to a siren. What does a siren do? It sound out, it echo out, and that's how I feel about me.
Well, the black night signifies hope.
Yes, sir.
So that's what I speak about in my music. You get a little bit of everything. And it's, my bad. It's for hope. You understand? Hope. Give people hope through their situations.
That was up. That's a great beat. Yep.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Need
sir.
that difference.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate that too.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
So y'all got anything like in the tours or just putting out music right now, or y'all got going on?
We actually doing we bouncing around anywhere basically, when we can get in front of a group of people in an area that we never been. We trying to bounce around so we can, leave our footprint so everybody can be aware of this is who that is, because they came and they performed, here or whatnot. So
People
we
don't
not
remember.
confined to just one area. We moving around,
Absolutely. So yeah. We booking, we moving around, like you said. We just throwing ourselves in as many experiences that we can.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, it's about the experience too. So
Right.
it's what you learn.
And we do got some shows coming up, and it is we going to one in New Orleans on the 22nd. I have to look up that dress. But
New Orleans.
go to our social site, y'all gonna get that. But you gonna go to there and we're gonna tell you all that. We got one in New Orleans, we got at least 2 in Atlanta, and we have 2 here in Mobile. So
Yeah. Come out, support, you feel what I'm saying? Come show love,
Oh yeah, make sure y'all come support.
indeed, seriously, we're gonna have it on our social site.
And y'all doing all this on independent?
Yes.
independently.
But I'll say that I've worked with some special people, and I did. And I can't say, as we all know, that you navigating, just really moving by yourself. But the city is well known. Keylo, shout out to him, giving him some love because he was a part of, getting me in certain areas, And Jerry J, which he's a big push behind a whole lot of special love. And to my family and my loved ones, like they are a big part of us pushing, and getting out here. So.
Everything we do
DJ
is with
October,
purpose.
DJ Durdan,
Yes, sir.
DJ Hale, DJ Taco, all y'all.
Shout out to all y'all.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, DJ Ross.
Yeah, DJ Roski.
And anybody we forget, please forgive us. But shout out to all y'all. that helped us
Seriously,
and that
nothing but
connected
love.
with us. Yeah,
For real.
For real. Genuinely.
For real, nothing
From
but
the
love.
top, middle, and bottom of my heart. For sure.
Give out your own social media.
Okay, you want to give yours first?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. You can find me on all platforms. It's Tevin Bros, The Black Knight. Also, my music is on all platforms too. The Turning Point, Apple Music, Spotify, iTunes. So you can go find it there. It's called The Turning Point. T-E-V, The Turning Point on Apple Music. Apple Music. Anything else is Tevin Bros, my name. And then you can search it.
Go do it, y'all. So he dope. If he ain't come back and say something to me, I'm gonna get on my social media, okay? It's BEE_KEYLO. That's Instagram. And then Facebook is BEE Keylo, KEYLO. And I got another page, is Keylo B. Just reverse the name on Facebook. Got 2 pages. One of them is my support page where I'm gonna start putting a whole lot of my information on there. So it's crossing over from like that kind of, it ain't really personal, but personal page, you know what I'm saying? You get me?
I get you now, I got
Okay,
you,
and
I
so,
got you.
and on TikTok you can find me as B Keylo, also BEEKEYLO, y'all. Go follow me, y'all.
That's my sister, y'all. She
Yeah.
called the Siren for a reason.
For real, man. Listen, because when the alarm go off, can't nobody stop it until it's time for it to go off.
Hey, she gonna turn to Beyonce. She gonna ring the alarm.
Listen, yes, ma'am. Listen, I be around the house singing. Yes, yes.
I like that. I like
Serious.
that. I like that.
No, but for real, y'all. Like, y'all will see. When y'all see what I'm talking about, you gonna be like, you know what she said in DJ Snoop interview. She said it.
Right.
I'm telling you.
Shout out to DJ Snoop
Yeah,
too.
shout out, y'all.
Live
Behind the
Alabama
scenes as well,
backyard.
too.
Hey,
Come on now.
number love.
I want to appreciate you all coming on the show. We here for it, trying to get everybody exposure, the help.
I appreciate that.
They need
Yeah.
to push them where they
Thank
need to
you.
go.
Let's go.
So yeah.
Yes, sir.
Thank y'all again. Thanks to my guest,
Absolutely.
Tell the Black
Come
Knight,
on now.
and Keylo the
The
Siren.
Come on now. We here.
Hey.
And we out.
Mo.